Welcome to Clodagh's Summer Suppers in my coach house. This is the first of my summer supper series and I'm sharing with you my summer chicken casserole. It's my go-to supper on a Friday night or a Sunday night when I don't have too much time or I might be a little bit lazy and tired. So it takes about 15 minutes to prepare. It's warm, it's comforting, it's wholesome, and it's packed with summer vegetables and gorgeous herbs. And of course, yummy chicken. So I've picked all my lovely herbs, rosemary and sage and thyme and marjoram, carrots, scallions or spring onions, new potatoes or Jersey Royals or baby potatoes, garlic, lemon, I put lemon in a lot of things, and then lovely tomatoes on their vines. Chicken, now I've taken a whole chicken and I've jointed it into 6 different pieces. Keep the skin on. I use honey and mustard because that has gorgeous flavour. Also some white wine. That is optional, maybe not, and some lovely Irish butter. So the first thing I'm going to do is get my casserole dish on heating. This is a one-pot supper. I know how much you love them because I've posted quite a few of those before. So we're going to make everything in one pot, less cleanup. So I'm going to get some butter on. Melt that down, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to sear the skin side of all the chicken. You want it on a kind of a medium heat, all the skin side down. And the great thing about sealing any meats is that it keeps in all of the juiciness in there, so that when you cut into the chicken, or if you do this with lamb or beef, which you could do as well, the texture of the meat is really juicy. And now you need to season. I use lovely sea salt. So I'm making this for 4 people. So what I usually think is about 1.5 carrots per person. So that's 6 carrots. Don't throw these lovely carrot tops out because you can make a lovely pesto from it, which I might serve to go alongside the casserole. With all the peelings from your carrots, they're so still full of flavour. So what I do is I give them a wash and then I add it into my broth. If you're not making your broth immediately, pop it into a freezer bag and just pop it in your fridge. Broths or stocks are so simple to make. Because I bought the whole chicken, I've taken the pieces off that I'm not using in my casserole, the bones of it, and I've popped it in here with the pieces of carrot, some onions, and then I put it in whatever herbs I have on, fill it with cold water and bring it to the boil. Actually, for the recipe for my broth is over on my website. You'll see the link below. And then I let it simmer for about 1 hour to 2 hours. I mean, the smell and the flavors are, you can taste the herbs and the vegetables and the chicken. If you don't want to add any meat in, you can do the whole thing with just vegetables and it's equally as lovely. Great for risottos, great for soups. My chicken is ready. It's coloured and seared on each side. So that's my chicken done. I'm just going to pop in butter and all my carrots. I've got 8 scallions. If you don't want to use scallions, you could use shallots, would be beautiful in it as well. I'm using this for my broth and these for my casserole. And season again. I put my garlic in whole. So I just pop my carrots in with my spring onions or scallions and I'm braising them. I want to get them lovely and golden and slightly caramelized with flavors. In goes my garlic. Okay, so I'm going to add in my tomatoes. So I'm adding them in on the vine. There's so much flavour in the vine. And I also think it just looks so beautiful. So I've got my sage. I add them all in whole. And bay leaf, just tear them to release the flavours. Mix all those up. I also put lemon into my summer chicken casserole because it adds a zesty freshness to it. And next I'm going to put my chicken back in. Let's take a moment to look how beautiful this is. Come closer, please. Like, this is summer in a casserole dish, isn't it? So everything has been glazed with Kerrygold Irish butter. The flavors of all the summer vegetables are just giving the smell that is really good. So next I'm going to add in my white wine. My rule of thumb is, if you don't drink it with the meal, don't add it into the dish. So I always give 1 glass to the cook, i.e. me, and I'm giving it to my food. Again, this is optional, so if you don't want to add alcohol into your food, you don't have to add it in. So next, and lastly, is my broth. I want enough to cover it about like 2/3 of the way. So I always use my broth twice. I get double use out of it, because if you come and have a look in here, pretty much all the juice is gone. So much flavour still in there that wants to be given to us. So I'm going to fill that up with cold water and repeat it again, so I get double the juice. The Dijon mustard in here adds spiciness and gorgeous creamy texture. And then the honey adds a sweetness in here. Oh lordy, smells of the herbs and the chicken and the vegetables and the honey and mustard. Okay, so this is like eureka moment. You just pour all over your chicken and the vegetables. Get the flavour going everywhere. And that's it, done. All that's left to do is pop it into the oven for an hour and a half. That gives me an hour and a half to relax, unwind. Just like that. Oof. Come in a bit closer. Can you smell this, like, just by the visual aspect of it? Oh, it's gorgeous. You can smell like the flavors of the tomatoes, that gorgeous broth that we made. The chicken, you know, the carrots, the tomatoes, the scallions, all those gorgeous herbs, the garlic, and that lovely white wine that we popped in. And the baby potatoes, let's find the baby potatoes. Gorgeous broth, make sure you drizzle it all over the vegetables and the chicken. Like, who wouldn't want this on a Friday night, or a Saturday night, or a Monday or a Tuesday? It's the perfect summer one-pot supper. The recipe is in the link below. Couldn't be easier. I'm going to be cooking about 13 more of these Clodagh summer suppers every Thursday. Subscribe below, and I'll see you next week.